Welcome back to our channel. In this video, we will take you on a terrifying journey to the top 5 most haunted places in the world. From abandoned castles to eerie forests, these locations are filled with ghost stories, paranormal activity, and chilling legends. Fy House, located in Reykjavik, Iceland, is not just famous for hosting the historic Reagan-Gorbachev summit in 1986, but is also known as one of the most haunted houses in Iceland. The most famous haunting at Fy House is that of the White Lady, a ghostly figure often seen wandering through the house. Legends say she was a young woman who died tragically in or near the house, and her spirit never left. Witnesses have reported strange noises, flickering lights, and sudden cold spots in her presence. The house was originally built in 1909 for a French consul. However, the haunting was so intense that the consul refused to live there, citing ghostly disturbances. Later, when British ambassadors used the house, many of them complained about paranormal activity. Despite its haunted reputation, Fy House remains a significant landmark in Iceland. Today, it is owned by the city of Reykjavik and is mainly used for official events. Located in Penetanguishene, Ontario, Canada, the Carl Beck House is one of the most haunted houses in the country. This Victorian-era mansion, built by Carl Beck, has a dark and tragic history that has fueled eerie tales of ghostly encounters and unexplained paranormal activity. Carl Beck was a wealthy lumber magnate who lived in the house with his 6 children. After his wife passed away, his eldest daughter, Mary, took on the role of caretaker for the family. Despite dedicating her life to raising her siblings, she was left out of her father's will, which led to rumors of resentment and sorrow. Many believe that Mary's spirit never left the house, as visitors and residents have reported strange occurrences. Some say Mary is still seeking justice for being excluded from the will, while others believe she remains to watch over her childhood home. The Carl Beck House is now a private residence, but it continues to be a popular topic among ghost hunters and paranormal enthusiasts. Monte Cristo Homestead, New South Wales, Australia. The Monte Cristo Homestead is often called the most haunted house in Australia. This grand Victorian mansion, built in 1885 by Christopher William Crawley, has a chilling history filled with tragedy, mysterious deaths, and ghostly encounters. The Crawley family, who owned the house, were wealthy but surrounded by misfortune. After Christopher Crawley died in 1910, his widow, Elizabeth Crawley, became a recluse, rarely leaving the house for 23 years until her death. Locals say her spirit never left, and the house became a place of unexplained paranormal activity. One of the creepiest places in the house is the children's nursery, where visitors claim to have heard disembodied voices, giggling, and even unseen hands tugging at their clothes. Some believe the spirits of children who died in the house still linger there. Today, the Monte Cristo Homestead is open for ghost tours, attracting thrill-seekers and paranormal investigators from around the world. Myrtle's Plantation is considered one of the most haunted houses in the United States. Built in 1796, this historic plantation has a dark past filled with murder, betrayal, and tragic deaths, making it a hotspot for paranormal activity. One of the most chilling stories tied to Myrtle's Plantation is that of Chloe, a former enslaved servant. According to legend, Chloe was caught eavesdropping on the master of the house, Clark Woodruff. Seeking revenge, Chloe poisoned a birthday cake, intending to make the family sick, but accidentally killed Woodruff's wife and 2 daughters. To this day, Chloe's ghost is said to haunt the plantation. Visitors have reported seeing a woman in a green turban in mirrors and doorways. Guests have heard the laughter and footsteps of young girls who supposedly died from poisoning. A former owner, William Winter, was shot on the front porch. He managed to crawl up 17 steps before collapsing and dying on the staircase. His footsteps are still heard today. Now a bed and breakfast, Myrtle's Plantation offers ghost tours, and visitors frequently report unexplained noises, shadowy figures, and eerie feelings. Some have even captured ghostly apparitions in photos. The White House. The White House, located in Washington, D.C., is not just the home of the President of the United States, but also one of the most haunted buildings in America. With over 200 years of history, it has witnessed wars, political turmoil, and personal tragedies, leaving behind ghostly spirits that continue to roam its halls. One of the most famous White House ghosts is Abraham Lincoln. The 16th president, who was assassinated in 1865, is believed to have never left the White House. First Lady Grace Coolidge claimed to have seen Lincoln standing by a window in the Oval Office. Winston Churchill, after taking a bath in the Lincoln bedroom, reported seeing Lincoln's ghost standing by the fireplace. Queen Wilhelmina of the Netherlands heard a knock on her door, and when she opened it, she saw Lincoln standing there in his suit before he vanished. In 1911, White House staff members reported an unexplained presence they simply called the Thing, a shadowy figure that gave them a cold, eerie feeling whenever it was near. Even modern-day staff and visitors have reported strange noises, cold spots, and ghostly figures in the White House.